Now, on this video, we're going to talk about conversions, metric conversions, meters, kilometers, etc. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the different conversion factors. For example, if I want to convert kilometers into meters, we know that there is a conversion factor is 1,000. And meters to centimeters, the conversion factor is going to be 100 centimeters in a meter. And for millimeters, conversion factor is 10. And of course, if we have to go the other way, but millimeters to centimeters, it's just the opposite, it's division. I'm kind of expecting that all of that is pretty much common knowledge for everyone by about this stage. Sometimes people get a little bit stuck as whether to multiply or divide. The way I remember it is you look at what the name's doing and you mention the number does the opposite. What does that mean? Let's have a look at some of these questions up here. For example, 27 meters converted into centimeters. I look at the name. Well, meters and centimeters, so straight away I know my conversion factor is going to be 100. So I multiply or divide. Well, when I look at the name, meters is a very big name, big unit. But centimeters is a much smaller unit. So I'm going from a big name to a little name. So the name is getting smaller. The number's got to do the opposite. The number's got to get bigger. So to make the number bigger, I'm going to have to multiply by the conversion factor of 100. So 2,700 centimeters. Here, millimeters to kilometers. Well, millimeters is a very small unit, kilometers is a very big unit, so the name is getting bigger, the number's going to have to do the opposite, which is to get smaller. By how much? Millimeters to kilometers. So if I just work my way through here, I've got times by 10, then times by 100, then times by 1,000. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So I'm dividing through by a 1 with 6 zeros on the end. A million. So let's move this 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. So 17,200 millimeters is the same as 0.0172 kilometers. Right, so life is good there. Now it's these ones, when you're converting back and forth between squared units, they can be very difficult. So we've got to have a simple little technique that's going to help us. Now, we know that conversion between centimeters and meters, our conversion number is 100. But that's in a straight line. If I had a square meter, 1 meter, by 1 meter, square meter, what would that be in square centimeters? Well, along this edge, there's going to be 100 centimeters. Along this, another 100 centimeters. So if I do the multiplication, 100 on one edge times 100 on the other edge, it's going to be 10,000 square centimeters will fit inside 1 square meter. Do I expect you to memorize the 10,000? No, of course not. So long as you can memorize these numbers, life is good. Do I expect you to do a diagram like this and try and work out that there are 10,000 square centimeters in every 1 square meter? If it helps you, by all means, do it. It's a good little process. But here's another little technique that you can use. Because we're making a square, you can see here that we have squared our number, squared our 100. So that's what we do. We're going from square meters to square centimeters. So we've got from a big name to a small name. So the name's getting smaller, our number's going to have to get bigger. By how much? Well, first of all, ignore the squaring. Meters to centimeters, our conversion factor is 100. But because that 100 is the linear distance, the straight line distance, haven't got a straight line, we've got a square, 2 dimensions. So, because it's squared meters to squared centimeters, we square our conversion factor, 8.4 multiplied by 100 squared, 8.4 times 10,000, so we move our decimal place over 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. 84,000 square centimeters. Same here. It's a small unit of millimeters to a big unit of meters. The name's getting bigger, the number's got to get smaller. By how much? Well, look, millimeters to meters. Our conversion factor from millimeters to meters is 10 lots of 100. Our conversion factor from millimeters to meters is 1,000, but that's the straight line distance. We have a two-dimensional figure, so we square it. 1,000 times 1,000 is 1,000,000, so 1,000,000 is our conversion number. I divide this now by 1,000,000, so move the decimal point 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 200,000 square millimeters is 0.2 of a square meter. Right, good luck with those ones. They relate to exercise 12B, numbers 2 and 3. Those ones there. Now, before you go, I was out on the street the other day and I saw this guy walking along and he was shouting out. Every time he walked around, he was shouting. He kept shouting about those tall, pointy bits on the top of castles. And I thought to myself, this guy's got turret syndrome.